So, as one would expect with this car is fighting me for every inch of its life. Done the brakes, done the brake lines, everything is pretty, basically done. I was gonna start bleeding the brakes, and I just decided to put the little bracket that attaches the ABS sensor. And guess what? I didn't even tighten it that much. The screw snapped. Now I'm gonna have to drill this, retap it, get a new screw just so that this can attach. This is the only thing that I needed to finish on this car. God damn it. Well, it is what it is, so we're just gonna have to crack on with it.
A few moments later.
Now that all the brake calipers and the new brake lines are installed, it's time to actually bleed the system. Now, how do you bleed a brake system? Usually, the traditional way is you get someone inside a car pumping the brakes, and you're down here just opening these the bleed valve, and you just carry on until everything is done. Now, what happens if you have someone that actually doesn't have anyone to help them? That's where a brake blading kit comes into play, and it is something like this. So this is basically just a vacuum pump with a little reservoir, and you connect these to the bleed valve, and then you create a vacuum. Then you open the bleed valve a little bit, and all the air should be coming out, and any excess liquid goes into this reservoir. So what I need to do now is fill in the reservoir, which is completely empty, as expected, and then start bleeding it. Now, before we do that, how did I address that screw? So my tap and die set is absolutely crap, so what I end up having to do, and you guys are not going to be able to see this properly, I actually welded a rod up top. So instead of having a screw that goes in, now we have a nut that screws in, and I did the same on the other side. Just got some Dinitrol here, a couple of quotes, and then yeah, so we could go. Now, fill this up and start pumping. But before I forget, there's actually an order to do this. A lot of websites say a lot of different things. They say if it's a front wheel drive, you have to do the front brakes first, and if it's rear wheel drive, you do the rear brakes first. I am going to go with one that I saw also online, which is start with the wheel that's further away from the actual brake cylinder, master brake cylinder, which is located in the UK on the driver's side of the front of the car. So I'm starting with the rear left, and then I'll move to the rear right, then I'm going to go to the front left, and then I'm going to do the front right. Okay, so the brake system is bled. The only thing left for me to do is put the wheels in. I've only showed you how to do the rear wheel. All the other ones are basically the same thing, so it's pointless for me to show you. But yeah, so that's it. Car's done. The only thing left is put the wheels back on, lower it down, put the battery in, and take it to the MOT. The next video will be after the MOT. And so next video will be after the MOT, and if all goes well, cars will be roadworthy and we can go for a drive, which at that point I will give you guys a breakdown of how much it actually costs to do the whole work. And then we'll go into the second phase of it, which is actually the stuff that I really want to do, like, body kits and rear wings and all some stuff that I already had done like years ago, but I haven't had a chance to do it. Like, for example, I got the tablet mod on the interior, but that's going to be for the future. Having that said, that's all I have for you guys today. So if you enjoyed this, let me know what you want to see next. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit me up in the comments, and I will see you all next week. Take care.